Hey guys, happy Friday! Alright, Steph, I am so excited that you are going to be able to go to the amazing Las Vegas Comic-Con. And I'm excited. I'm hoping I'll be able to go. I have to be able to go. I'll make it to where I can go because a couple of friends and I are planning super awesome Star Trek themed costumes. I have a friend over here watching me awkwardly.
Steph should join the Starfleet.
I asked her, she might have too many costumes. I don't want to spoil it for you guys yet until we post pictures and stuff because I'm excited and it's going to be a huge group of people. But Steph's going to be staying with me while she's here and we're going to have super awesome, fun, awkward times. Maybe we'll do a video together or we'll just stare at each other across the room. And Steph already showed this off on Monday, and she described it way better than I ever will, but all of the limbs move and the mask comes off and he's adorable and tiny. And thank you, Steph, for saying that the mask was a magnet and that's how it just stuck up here, because I saw it on the picture on the box and I didn't realize it was a magnet, so I was trying to get the notches to fit into these notches and they didn't match up and I was super frustrated that I had gotten like a defective tiny little figure and I had waited forever and I felt like a huge derp and it just like chills there. Okay, Pyro, I'm seriously jealous. You like a school near you just had a voice acting panel. A voice actor just comes to a school near you. That is amazing. What magical land do you live in? But seriously, I'm so glad that you got to meet one of your favorite voice actors. That's awesome. What was I gonna say? Lilico. Something to Lilico. Shit. Oh! Lilico, I hope your commercial filming thing went well and I hope you had fun on film set. That's exciting. And you had two questions, one about crafting and one about cons, but I'll answer those after I talk to Mario. Mario talked about the Man of Steel trailer and I'm actually really excited for this movie now. The first teaser really didn't do much for me because it was just like him shooting up in the sky and some ominous words being said, but this one actually really got me excited for the movie. This summer is going to be insane for movies. I can't even get over how many awesome movies are. There's Iron Man 3, Star Trek Into Darkness, Man of Steel, obviously, Kick-Ass 2, Great Gatsby, Much Ado About Nothing. I already said Star Trek.
Oh. I totally interrupted you.
And what's funny is you whispered so quietly the camera's not going to pick that up. It's just going to be going, I already said Star Trek.
Stop talking to yourself, Nikki! Stop talking to yourself, Nikki! Why?
What? Way too many awesome movies coming out this summer. What one are you guys most excited for? I know that's a horrible question because I can't even decide myself. It might be Iron Man 3, but honestly I'm probably just gonna live in a movie theater this summer. So Lilico, as far as crafting goes, I do tend to try to avoid characters that have major props that identify them because of like the bizarre skill set usually needed to make props good enough to be proud of, because like you, I'm also extremely critical of the things that I make that I'm going to be presenting to people in a public setting. The closest things to props that I've done are these little like book purses. Wow, there's something in this one. Alright. Book purses for my Dark Alice in Wonderland costume and my Showgirl Sleeping Beauty. I know as a cosplayer you're familiar with this, but there's like rarely anywhere you can carry stuff. So whenever I make costumes, I try to make some kind of purse related to it. So I did the whole Jabberwocky poem with little clock stuff and locks, and it's just one of the cheap cardboard books that you get at the craft stores, and I just glued a bunch of shit to it. But yeah, I stay away from props, although I wish I was skilled enough to make the epic ones that I see people make, because they are so cool. And I can basically answer your con question with the fact that I have basically given up trying to go to Comic-Con because the ticketing system is so ridiculous. Everything is sold out like within seconds. I've just stopped trying. I don't really have any really nerdy news this week, I'm sorry, but since I talked about, or I mentioned, I guess, all of the big movies that are coming out this summer, I realized I forgot to mention Lone Ranger. And I wasn't very excited for that one to begin with, but just this Wednesday there was a Q&A thing at one of the theaters here and I got to go, and it was with Jerry Bruckheimer, Gore Verbinski, Johnny Depp, and Armie Hammer, who's playing the Lone Ranger, and we got these nifty little Texas Ranger badges. So I'm now a Texas Ranger, officially. They showed us two, like, 10-minute long clips from the movie that were really cool. Like, I thought it was gonna be cheesy, but after watching the clips, it's like serious, but with, you know, the usual Johnny Depp-esque comedy that's in a lot of his movies. Yep, lost my train of thought. What are you doing? All I see is a man and a woman. Oh, naked lady! So I look over and all I see is this in front of my friend's face. Yep. Yep. Sex! Ah! Yeah, and the clips were cool, and we were only about 4 rows away from the Q&A, so I was so close to Johnny Depp and it was so exciting. So of all the summer movies, I am adding The Lone Ranger to the list, actually, that I'm excited to see. But that's really all I have this week. Just super excitement over being like 20 feet away from Johnny Depp and Gore Verbinski and Jerry Bruckheimer. Yep. Okay, that's it for this week. I'm sorry, guys. That was pretty lame. It's mostly my friend over here distracting. You have a question? Yes?
I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the audience.
Oh wait, did you want me to read something random?
Yeah, that was why I gave that to you.
Oh,
God.
sorry.
God.
I've not looked at this yet. She's just handed me something. I'm gonna read it. Hopefully this will happen more often in the videos just because we think it'll be fun. I can guarantee that I'll make it worth your while. It's what I do best, and it's already paid for. What? That's not even... That's not even that bad!
I know, because I got scared. I got scared.
She probably picked the most mild section of a comic called Sex ever. Oh. That's... I thought... The first time you showed me I thought it was a zombie, but it's just like a creepy old guy. Future comics will not actually be entitled Sex. Hopefully it'll be something like Randomly Normal and we'll find lines that just sound horrible out of context. Alright, have an awesome weekend, stay geeky, and we will see you next week. I can answer your question.
Oh, yeah, it's National High Five Day! You didn't know it was National High Five Day?
I didn't.
Everyone was high-fiving me at Starbucks. I was like, whoa!
Oh, I didn't know it was National High Five Day.
I like really want ice cream.
Oh, I want ice cream. Oh, I want ice cream after I do this.
rolling.
I am.
Hi, people on YouTube.
That's my friend Drea.
I'm drooling on myself.